So, I wanted to talk about something today. I know this is like a different from my usual things on YouTube. I think I'm just going to start talking about whatever the fuck interests me. Right now, I want to talk about something that's been going on in the world. You may have heard, if you've been paying attention to the news, about Jeffrey Epstein. For those who've been living under a rock, Jeffrey Epstein was a New York financier who had a sex trafficking ring, and, well, the official story is that he killed himself. That's the official story. The official story is that he was a rich dude who had a pedophile ring, and he ended up killing himself in prison. That's the official story. But, there's a lot of strange things about him. Number one, he had, a lot of connections to a lot of fucking rich people. There was a lot of things he had connections. There was a lot of people he had connections to. There's a lot of things that he had in his possession. There's a lot of things that he did. And, of course, supposedly, there was a list of people who flew to his island. And what they did on that island, we don't know, but knowing what he had and what he was in possession of and what he was doing, it's kind of suspicious. And if you don't know, he has connections so deep. He has connections to people from Hollywood. He has connections to people in politics. He has connections to people in royalty. He has connections to nearly almost every single powerful person on the planet. And they arrest him, and then one day he just magically kills himself. Interesting. That's really interesting. So we've been following this case, and the current president of the United States, the current administration, I should say, one of their campaign promises was that they were going to release the Epstein files. It was among the many things that they promised that they would release, along with other things. But for some reason, we've not heard anything about it, despite the fact that the current administration has promised it, that they would. The current administration has made a lot of promises that they have yet to fall back on. They've yet to show us that they care. But as an American, it just pisses me off, because for those who have been, enough of me beating around the bush here, they said recently that there was no client list, despite the fact for the past 5 or so years, probably even fucking longer, that they've been saying that Epstein had a client list. There was a list of people that Jeffrey Epstein had at his disposal. He had connections to all these people, and we were shown little bits and pieces of who was on it, but we have not been shown the full picture. We have not been shown who's on that list. We have not been shown any of it, except for little tiny bacon bits and pieces. But now they're saying there isn't an Epstein client list, despite the fact that the DOJ, the head of the DOJ, says it was on her fucking desk. And, we're just supposed to, say, I guess it doesn't exist. And along with it, they released 10 hours of footage to show nobody went into Epstein's fucking room, which, is pretty suspicious, because, number one, they all of a sudden say it's not real and show footage of him, 10-hour footage of his prison cell, when AI becomes good. I'm not saying it's fucking AI, but I'm just saying, it's strange. It's strange, isn't it? it's strange that all of a sudden AI becomes good and now they're showing nobody showing up to his front door. Obviously, I don't think it's AI because I can tell when AI is still not good enough to where you can still tell AI is AI, unfortunately. Well, no, fortunately, actually. I'm actually an incredibly big anti-AI guy, but that's beside the point. Some people also think it wasn't in his prison. Like, it looks suspiciously different than his actual prison cell. And also, another thing people have noticed is that there is 1 minute missing from the footage. So, Jeffrey Epstein... So, they say that they're going to release the Epstein files, and then they don't. And then they say that there is no Epstein client list, and they release 10 hours of footage with 1 whole ass minute gone. 1 whole ass minute missing from the footage. I mean, it doesn't take much for somebody to go in there and fucking blow his brains out and then walk out. 1 minute of footage is all of a sudden missing. So, and like another thing is this is like there's holes in this because like you're telling me that one of the first things that was reported about Jeffrey Epstein's suicide, quote unquote, was the fact that the lights went out. Like the lights, like the camera went out and the guards just so happened to be on break. And now they're saying, oh, here's 10 hours of footage, and here we have 1 minute of footage fucking missing. And the reason why I made this video today is because there's a follow-up today, where somebody asked the press secretary today about that specific 1 minute missing of footage, and President Trump interrupted and said, why are people so obsessed with Epstein? I don't know, Trump. Probably because you fucking promised that you would show us the goddamn fucking footage, right? You would show us the goddamn footage. But also, like, that, I don't know, the fact that this guy had thousands, and I mean thousands of fucking victims, and such, and not a single fucking person has been punished for it. Not a single fucking person. And let's just, I'm just gonna be completely honest here. We know why. We know why Epstein, we know why Epstein, isn't getting, they're not exposing it. I mean, Elon Musk said himself, the reason why is because fucking Trump is on that list. And it won't surprise me if more people in the Trump administration was on that fucking list. It's like, are we serious right now? Are we fucking serious right now? Our president was butt buddies with this guy. He was butt buddies with this dude. Like, President Trump was butt buddies with Epstein. There's, multiple photos of him with Epstein. And all of a sudden, we just, we lose all this footage of him. And I just got one question to ask. Unironic question. So, if any people working in the Trump administration are being completely serious here, do they think we are fucking stupid? Genuinely, do you guys, do you think we are fucking stupid? Because the problem with The problem with this is they are acting like we are fucking stupid. Do you think we are stupid, President Trump? Or just, like, the entire administration, like, the entire government in general? Because, like, personally, I don't think this is a Trump issue at heart. I don't think he's helping anybody. But, like, if Kamala won the 2024 election, we want to get these results anyways. It's just what pisses me off, especially about Trump, is that, like, if with Kamala, at least we knew we weren't going to get anything out of it. But with Trump, it's like, you promised you were going to give us something. But, like, again, like, I mean, fell for it again award. Like, if anybody genuinely thought Trump was going to expose this pedophile who raped a bunch of children and blackmailed all these people in the government, like you're kind of stupid. You know, you're not a very intelligent person if you thought that. But I don't think the average American is stupid. Okay, I don't think the average American is a dumb, stupid baby idiot. And I hope they realize what they are doing. Because if you think the American people are stupid, like, the thing is when a group of elites who run a country or just anything think their people are stupid, you know, by the time they're done finishing that thought, the people will be knocking at their fucking doors and hanging them and their entire families by the neck. Like, it's good. Like, it's getting to that point. Americans are getting sick and fucking tired of the current system. The current system is a fucking clown show. And the fact that our system goes out of its way to protect these disgusting people is, like, a war crime, in my opinion. Like, they go out of their way to defend and protect these disgusting, gross people. Like, it's like, what the fuck? We are supposed to be protected. We are supposed to be guaranteed protection. We are supposed to be guaranteed transparency, freedom, and protection. And yet, we have a fucking government that is protecting pedophiles. Our government is doing more to deport people. They're doing more to, like, detain children and deport children with cancer than they are protecting this country's children from pedophiles. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, at some point, the American people are gonna get fucking sick of your bullshit. And to be honest, as an American, I'm getting sick of your bullshit. We're all getting sick of your fucking bullshit. And it's only a matter of time until the American people start pointing fingers at each other and start pointing fingers at the right people. Anyways, like, that's practically it. That's all I had to say. See ya.